Hello, I'm Dara Bunjon. I'm the food enthusiast, coming to you from my home where I'm hunkering down for the duration of this critical situation with the coronavirus. On Thursdays, I will put up a video from my YouTube channel and Jamer Living will post it for you. A good acquaintance of mine, a leading food stylist, Denise Vivaldo, brought some things home to me. She posted on Facebook, she says, here's what she said. Anyway, with the quarantine, I look at my own habits, perfume I have bought but never worn. Oh yes, expensive soaps that are in a pile, bourbon that sits for 2 years, even jewelry. I bought real pearls, but I guess they are too good for me to wear. Yesterday, I decided to use the perfume, wash with the soap, drink the bourbon. I'm wearing the pearls to record some podcasts today. That will really elevate my Costco t-shirt. And that brought things back into perspective for me. Get dressed, put on the makeup, pretend that you're going out. If you want to check out Denise Vivaldo, she does a podcast called Women Beyond a Certain Age, which I fit into. So here I sit in full makeup, hair done, and a nice spring looking top for you. Yes, yes. And what you don't know is below the table line, I'm in my skivvies from the waist down. I'm cutting down on laundry. What can I say? Watching the water bill. Seriously, get dressed each day, do your hair, pretend you're going out, look your best. I hope you all don't go into shock because from my previous food enthusiast podcast, all you saw was my profile. So now you're getting the complete countenance of this punam. For those of you who were not Jewish watching that means face. So this is my punam, full face. I want to bring up the subject of, supporting the local restaurants. Everybody has a pet charity that they've worked with over a period of time. And when it comes time to raise money for these charities, the hospitality industry is hit upon and they support every time, giving gift certificates, doing cooking classes for free, doing dinners to help raise money for your charities. Well, now the local hospitality industry needs your help. And that's what I sort of want to address here today. So many are doing curbside delivery as well as doing curbside pickup and also doing delivery. And some are doing gift certificates. Some of the gift certificates, you're getting a bonus on it. Some of the money from the gift certificates are going to their staff, or you can tip their staff. Right now, I can sit here and tell you that Aldo's in Little Italy is doing a 25% bump up. So if you spend, if you get a $200 gift certificate, then you get a 25% bump up. You can check him out on his webpage. And so the Sopra is closed, but what they're doing is they are doing a 25%. So if you got a $100 gift certificate, if you paid $100, you'll get $125. And that money is going to his staff to help support them during this downtime. So there are a lot of different lists that are out there. And at the bottom of this video on JMore, hopefully this list will go up where you can go and connect and see what restaurants are doing delivery, what are doing curbside. And if you're not sure, you have a favorite restaurant, call them, reach out to them. Is it, your favorite Chinese restaurant? Wherever you go, support them. Reach out, get some carry out. They're all upping their game health-wise and what they're doing in sanitation. So do support your restaurants. Buy local wherever you can. Now my next subject is your ice cube tray is your friend. So let me go a little bit further on that. I rarely use up my fresh herbs when I get it. I live alone at this point. So a bunch of basil can go bad on me pretty quickly, but I want those fresh herbs. It's not springtime. I don't have my garden going. I can't go out there and snip the rosemary or the basil. So when I buy it, I'm concerned about using it all up. And one of the ways that you at home, if you're using fresh herbs, is you can chop some, leave some whole, put them in your ice cube tray. Add olive oil and freeze it, or add water and freeze it. Add butter and freeze it. You can make a compound butter and do that. A lot of times I saute up the mushrooms in butter and onion, and then I freeze them in cubes and I throw it into an omelet. The same thing with this. These fresh herbs will be ready for you. You do combos of them. So what you want to do with your herbs, and like anything else bringing into the house right now, wash it where appropriate, dry it, and then use it. Another thing you can do, you're bringing citrus in the house, maybe grapefruit, maybe oranges or lemons. Before you cut them, wash them, dry them, and do zest. Now you can leave them out to dry and put them in hints of food, or you can also do the ice cube tray, or you can do it without it, but the ice cube tray lets you control amounts. So that's one of the things. And remember, when you come in from the supermarket, if you're going out, we're all being very careful. You really want to wipe down everything that you brought in. You want to wipe down the kitchen counter, and you want to wash your hands. You want to wipe it down again. Be ultra, ultra safe. Distance yourself from people as best you can. Let me say this right now. If you have any food questions whatsoever, you can reach out to me at food@jmoreliving.com. On Instagram, Dara Cooks is the link there, or my Facebook page, The Dining Dish. If you're unsure what to cook, what you have, you can always go on the internet. The other day I had dill and I had a couple things and I just threw them up and recipes came up with those particular items to use. Also on Facebook, there is a page called the Baltimore Supper Club and people put up what they're cooking. So you might find inspiration there. Don't forget to check the links that will be on the page at JMore with links to restaurants that are doing curbside delivery, specialities on where people, the underprivileged, can go get free meals. All that will be on the page. So I thank you for tuning in. I hope you all stay safe and be careful. Stay home if you possibly can. Stay away from people if you possibly can. And I'm here. I will be back next Thursday. We'll see if the math works. I will be back next Thursday. Thank you for joining the Food Enthusiast.